Welcome everyone to Backyard Baseball 97. Oh, it makes my heart feel good to play this. If you've never experienced backyard sports games, I feel bad for you. These were my childhood when it came to sports. Not Madden. I was a backyard sports guy before I played a singular Madden game. Now for me, Backyard Sports 2001 was where it all really started, where there were pro players. Here, there's no pro players. What they do have is still some of the greatest athletes known to man. And today, what we're going to do is start a brand new playthrough. Now, we've got to sign in with our coach. Well, you know what? I'm going to lead these teams. Or this team. I'm going to lead these kids. I'm going to lead these kids to success. I don't know how, but I'm gonna. You gotta go Melonheads. If you don't go Melonheads, I just don't understand why. Now, I think we're going to be the mighty Melonheads. You gotta love alliteration. You gotta love everything else about it. We're rocking the blue. We're rocking the Melonheads logo. It's now time to pick our lineup. And I came into this thinking there's one way to do this. One singular way. And that's by making sure the GOAT leads this team. He not only is arguably the greatest athlete known to man, I will put him up against anyone. I don't care who you want to throw there. Pablo Ramon Sanchez. They apparently have middle names. I just found that out today of recording. Now, this is the only player I will be selecting of my own volition. Now, say hello to the wheel. This right here is how we are going to be picking players. I will not have any say in the rest of this team. These next, technically 9 players, are going to all be selected through this wheel right here. I have every player except for Pablo Sanchez on this wheel. But let's go ahead and spin the wheel for our first player. And we have gotten one half of the Del Vecchios. Now,
listen here. I'll show you how to play ball for sure.
Okay, Angela, thanks for showing us how to play ball. She at least can be a pitcher. I'm very happy about that. I was worried I may not get a good pitcher outside of Pablo, but at least we have someone who can take the mound, and she's even a decent bat. Is she going to field well? No. Is she going to run well? No. I'm kind of hoping we spin Tony, because I think if they're separated, we might be sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, I knew you was going to pick me. I can tell you're a real smarty. A regular Einstein for sure.
I appreciate it, Angela. Appreciate it. So that's pick 1. Back to the wheel. So it's back to the wheel for selection 2. I have eliminated Angela Del Vecchio from the wheel. Let's see who pick 2 is. Well, this is a team if I've ever seen one.
I'm hankering to play me a little ball.
Well, say hi to Marky, everyone. Yeah. Marky's something. I think that's the best you can say about Marky. He is something. He's very balanced in his pitching, fielding, and batting, and I like that. But having the nickname Cody Marky, that's something. Especially after we just took Angela. I expect you to stay away from the Del Vecchio, Marky, but welcome to the team.
Hot darn, I'm gonna play.
Well, I can say it's interesting so far with these teams. Back to the wheel. So with Marky and Angela out of the way, we go to our third selection. Pablo Sanchez leading the team. Angela Del Vecchio right now slotted in to probably be our starting pitcher. And Marky's here. You know what? I can't be mad about Jocinda Smith. I can't be mad about Jocinda. I was thinking we were going to get Tony, and I was kind of excited. They may get a boost if they're together. I do not know, but Jocinda, welcome to the team.
My name is Jocinda. Pick me.
MVP, I like the nickname Jocinda. Hell of a fielder, hell of a hitter. I'm starting to notice a trend with these selections, and I don't know if you guys are. We are not going to have the fastest group of kids on the diamond. I'm just saying that. At least Jocinda is something. She's a good fielder, and I'll take it.
Hey, all right.
So it's back to the wheel. So Angela Del Vecchio, Marky Dubois, and Jocinda Smith. It's not a bad lineup with Pablo. There are a couple names on here I'm hoping we can get. The one thing we need right now is some speed. And there is one name on this wheel that I know has it. Please, can we get it? Well, that's not exactly who I had in mind, but it does give me an idea for where we're going to be playing our home games. And I'm very much down with that. Ernie Steele, welcome to the team.
Hey, I can sometimes make a good play. Sometimes.
Yeah, you can, Ernie. I believe in you, man. You're a good fielder. You can pitch a bit. Once again, the speed's not there, but you know what, Ernie? I feel like maybe, just maybe. Maybe it's not 97 they get the boost. Who knows? I'm not sure. But I believe Ernie can get the job done. And it says he's a great choice for second or third base. I'll keep that in mind when I'm setting the lineup.
Woohoo! Let's play!
So back to the wheel we go. Angela Del Vecchio, Marky Dubois, Jocinda Smith, Ernie Steele. It's a group of kids, Pablo. Can we get the man I need to get us the speed on this team? Well, if you could see the disappointment on my face with this selection, I've got not much to say about Annie Frazier.
I'd like to play on your team. You seem like a good kid.
Well, if I wanted a positive, I got it. Annie Frazier's got some speed to her. Her nickname's Flipper. I think that's what we're going to call you from now on, Annie. I like it. She's a well-rounded player. She's not too keen on running, so she likes to play catcher. She also likes animals and ice cream. Good to know. So, hey, sounds like we got our catcher in mind. I'll take it. Annie, welcome to the team.
Sweet.
So to the wheel we go again. We still have 4 selections to make. And a lot of names still in the wheel. Still a chance to reunite the Del Vecchios. But we want speed. Well, we're in the business of splitting up twins right now, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I've got tennis lessons later on this afternoon, you know.
Well, Sydney, it's good to know you've got tennis lessons. They're quite a dynamic duo, the twin sisters are, but right now we've only got one of them. Once again, we get a little bit more speed in there and a little bit of help pitching. It'll be interesting to see how Sid plays. Welcome to the team, Sydney. It ain't tennis. I hope you know that.
Goody! Now pick my sister Ashley, too.
Can anybody tell her we've got a wheel to spin for that? So the Weber sisters now could be united on the team if we spin Ashley. However, likelihood of that I don't think is very high. I'm once again pulling for some speed. There's one man that I know can bring it. Or a power bat would be nice. And there's a couple of them still on this wheel. Let's do this. Well, I saw it get close to Mikey Thomas. That would have been a useful possible power bat. Instead, it's Ricky Johnson. And if you know the backyard games, you know Ricky for one reason and one reason only. This man's got a leg.
I wouldn't mind playing on your team if it's okay with you.
Ricky, you know what? It's good. It's good with me. I'm fine with it. He can run a bit. He can pitch a bit. He's very similar to Sydney. We can say that much. And you know what? I love the nickname.
Oh wow, I get to play!
Can we point out, though, I'm starting to realize a lot of the people we're picking are just very excited that they get to play. I feel like we have a large group of the outcasts. I'm feeling a little too relatable with these guys. Back to the wheel we go for 2 more selections. Not many picks left. Not much left here to get what we need. We could use a possible Ahmed Khan, I think. A Pete Wheeler would be nice. Keisha Phillips, Mikey Thomas. And you know what? Reunite one of the siblings. I'd be down. Well, that was close to Mikey Thomas, except it's not Mikey. It's Reese Worthington. This is going to be an interesting pickup right here.
If you like winning, you should pick me for your team.
Well, okay, Reese, you trash talk a bit. I didn't know that. With a nickname like Big Toe, I wouldn't think trash talk would be your forte. Little guy's got a small strike zone, so pitchers have a hard time pitching to him. He doesn't like running too much, though, so you shouldn't put him in the field. Can we just point out that so much of our team doesn't like running and shouldn't be in the field? This is an interesting lineup we're going to have when it comes to fielding.
Excellent choice. You shan't be disappointed.
I hope I shan't. Take a look at that photograph. But this is our team, the mighty Melonheads, led by one Pablo Sanchez. And I've got to say, guys, it's a team. I did not spin a single big-name player off the wheel. If you are used to backyard baseball, used to the backyard sports games, you'll notice there's a lack of Keisha. There's a lack of Pete Wheeler. There's a lack of a lot of the big names. We sadly did not reunite any of the siblings, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little sad about that. But we're going to have a very interesting game going. You see our schedules. We face the Hornets, Giants, Monsters, the Sox, Wombats, Rockets, All-Stars. Currently, everyone sits the same on the league standings. We have the best in the biz. We have the GOAT, Pablo Sanchez. I think right now Pablo is going to be playing in the outfield, given we really don't have a lot of good outfielders. Angela Del Vecchio will be our starting pitcher. I don't know who we're going to rotate in, possibly, if we need to. Marquis Dubois might be our first baseman. We don't need him running a ton. I think that's where he's going to be best fit. Jocinda, probably sitting somewhere in the infield. I'm thinking short currently might be the best spot for her with her fielding. And Ernie Steele's good at second or third, so we can pick either of those two spots for him at least. Annie's one of our better runners, however, doesn't like to run. So maybe catcher's the best bet for her. I'm not so sure there. As for Sydney Weber, I'm thinking infielder out. Ricky, you're gonna have to play somewhere. I don't know where. And Reese, I don't know where you're playing either. We've got a lot of question marks on our outfield currently. Is what your mighty Melonheads look like. What are they going to look like on the baseball diamond is a whole different question. To be honest, I don't have a lot of faith in them. But if you have a lot of faith in them, give the video a like and subscribe. And if you believe in one of these guys more than the others, and I'm talking outside of Pablo, the GOAT, tell me who you think the key contributor is. Outside of Pablo, I need to know who you think out of this bunch is going to contribute the most to any and all success that the mighty Melonheads might have. That is your first episode of Backyard Baseball 97 and what the wheel has given us. I don't know if it's given us a winner, but I certainly know it's given us a challenge, and I am down for it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.